What's going on, guys? Matt Wacek here. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build a landing page for your affiliate SEO site or also a client's website when doing local SEO. And in particular, this site is going to be about pay-per-call lead generation campaigns and basically taking a really ugly landing page that really was just put out there to be an MVP so that way it gets indexed by Google. And now that it's actually indexed, going to basically take that and make it look good so that way when people start to finally find it in the search results, they'll actually convert and either make the phone call or submit their information on the contact form, however it is that you want your traffic to convert to your offer, which in this case, it is to make a phone call for a service. So as you can tell, we are in the back end of our WordPress site. This is the case study site for the channel here. It is North Texas Water Damage Restoration, and the goal with it is to rank this in the search terms for specific cities in Texas and then convert people that visit the site and in turn make money with those calls by being an affiliate for a affiliate management company where they will take the calls, and if it meets their criteria, which I believe is about 90 seconds or 60 seconds for each phone call, we get paid. So if you've been following along with this series, you'll know that basically the goal with these sites is to just get them built and get them indexed as fast as possible. And that means making it not exactly the prettiest thing out there. However, once it's indexed, which some of these pages have now been indexed and it's taken forever for whatever reason, but it's indexed. Now it is time to actually make the landing page look good, because pretty soon it will start ranking, because some of these terms are not that competitive and you can rank with just on-page optimization and maybe a couple links from PBN. So what we're going to do is take the content from this Sherman, Texas water damage restoration page. We're going to open up in a new tab and we're going to copy and paste all of the text from here to a Word document. You'll definitely want to back up your content that you have on your pages, because if you're using 3 themes to build out your sites, you will basically lose all this content when you add a landing page template to it. So copy, paste it, save it. It's just good practice to have your content backed up anyways somewhere on your chosen storage device. But next you want to click Launch Architect, and as it's loading up here, you will see how plain and ugly this page is, yet it's still indexed. So as you can see, this is basically just the bare bones that you'd want to have when it comes to building out your pages initially, just to get them indexed. Then once they're indexed, you can then invest some time into making them look good so that way they're visually pleasing to people that view your site, and then entices them more to call the number, and then in turn you get paid. So a quick rundown on the content that you want to have on your landing page is you want to have at least 300 to 500 words. You want to have your H1 headline for basically what the page is all about. In this example, Sherman, Texas water damage restoration or water damage repair. You can change up the keyword however you like it. And then also something that I do that I noticed that some people don't, and I like doing this, but basically what it is you link out to an authority site with a relevant anchor text. So water damage restoration contractors, I can't edit it right here, but I believe this one's linking out to Home Advisor or Angie's List or something of the like. You can also link out to Wikipedia. Any of the really big, really high authority sites will work just fine. And then an image with alt text set up properly, and then just more relevant content here on the page. And then we have the keyword here with professional Sherman, Texas water damage restoration company. And you only really want to have the keyword in there a couple times, because otherwise you're going to get slapped with an over optimization penalty. It's not like it was, say, 4 or 5 years ago where you could have it be in there 6 times and be good to go. And lastly, you will want to embed a YouTube video that is relevant to the topic at hand. In a future video, I will be showing you how to basically create a channel that is based around the brand that you are creating with this type of website, or you can create like a local business review type YouTube channel. And the goal with it is to really just do live stream videos, so that way they rank high in the search results, and some of them stick, some of them don't. It really depends, but when you embed it on the page, that looks really good to Google and can help with getting the site ranked and of course getting the site indexed as well. Anyways, here we are in the theme builder, and just like the other videos I have shown, I will link to them down below. They're in the playlist that this video is also in as well. But go to page setup, choose landing page template, and you head over to saved landing page. If you've been following along with this series, you will have saved your home page as a template, so you can use that. And then what you want to do with this first page is, once the template is all built out, you can then save it as a city plus service landing page, or however you, or whatever you want to call it. But basically for this one, we'll just hit choose template. It's basically the exact same thing as the home page, just a few different things are tweaked a little bit in order for it to actually stand out, because again, we don't want duplicate content. All right, so now that we have the template loaded up, you can tell the page is looking a lot better than it did before. A few things I want to tweak though with this, is this was set up for a different cities page, and obviously the content is not exactly what we want because it's from a different page. So First, what we're going to do is create another background because we're going to drop this down here. So you go over here and duplicate it, and I'm going to grab this bundle and bring this guy right there. And so the reason I did that was because we're going to add a background to this little section right here. And so we're going to grab an image from the library, obviously relevant image. So we are going to go with this particular image here, and then we're going to go full size. That's one thing you really want to make sure that you're doing. And I'm just going to do water damage repair near me for the alt text on this one. And what we want to do is make it so that this is like a sticky background, which I think makes it look really, really good. And what we're going to want to do is basically do static background image. That's what's going to hold it there. You can either do stretch or you can do default, whichever you prefer, whichever looks best on your site that you like with the image that you have. So we can tell that this is really, really hard to read. So we're going to make it a white background, and we'll go to about 60% opacity, and there's that. So now we can actually read it, and we want to change the city to Sherman because this is all about Sherman, Texas, water damage restoration. So since the last page was about water damage in Denison, we're going to change up the text a little bit. Again, duplicate content we don't want. So water damage restoration contractor in Sherman, Texas. There we go. Very, very simple. So the background, again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go white and 60% opacity. And now the people visiting the site can read it. So that looks really good. What we're going to do now is go over to our Word doc, and we're going to grab some of our content and then paste it in. Boom, there we go right there. And so one thing you really got to make sure to do is that this is an H1 heading right here, because this is basically telling Google what the page is all about and what we want it to basically rank for when the page starts to get indexed. So next thing you can do here is some more relevant type of text. So this could be the best in flood damage cleanup, the best in water destruction cleanup. Really doesn't matter too much, but obviously we want it to make sense to the people that are reading the site. But basically what we're doing so far is announcing to the person viewing the site that they're in the right place because they are at a contractor site for water damage restoration in the area that they are in, or where their home or their property is in. Then it's laying on the benefits of why the company is the best, which is, in this example, water destruction cleanup, and they have 24-hour service, quality technicians, or qualified technicians, dependable service, reputable, all that type of stuff. Then what we're going to want to do is grab some more content and copy it from here. And again, you'll want to take some time to write out the content before doing that landing page. Just make it relevant and about 300 to 500 words. In this video, I don't want to take up too much of your time to show you how to write content for a water damage restoration company. It's really, really boring, but it's something you kind of just have to grind out and just do. Maybe in the future I will do a little bit more on that. If you want me to do videos on creating content for sites, leave a comment down below. But what we're going to do here is change this to water damage restoration company, or maybe even we'll just do the top rated water damage restoration company. Something relevant that will make the company look good, because again, this company doesn't technically exist. This is just a lead gen site, but someone somewhere is going to be fulfilling the service of water damage repair in this particular area. So as you can see, we have the text here. I'm going to leave the services we offer right here as well. Again, if you haven't seen the video of the landing page, go check it out. There's a link to it down below or here up on the screen. But then there's the call to actions, where this is a click to call. And then we have our testimonials next. So what we're gonna wanna do, and obviously these are from different cities, and yes, they are made up, but it's social proof. It's just what you got to do. Obviously, with an affiliate lead gen site and doing pay per call, you'll never even be in contact with the people, but you still need to have a little bit of social proof in order for people to actually connect with the business and make a phone call to the company. And then in turn, they get their service that they need and you get paid as an affiliate. For time's sake, with this video, I'm not going to go way in depth with doing this on the YouTube video. If you want me to show you how to create content, leave a comment down below, but we're just going to leave these as is right now. And so now we have another space where we can have a paragraph. So what we're going to do is delete this because this is from a different landing page. So I deleted that element right here because it was formatted in a way that we don't want for a paragraph. So what we're going to do is basically just copy that one and bring down the entire element. And so we're going to change the background to white. So next we are going to basically just continue with content. It's really what it's all about. Obviously we're somewhat writing for Google so that way we can get ranked and whatnot, but we're also writing for the people viewing this site. So you kind of have to, obviously it's important to be focusing on the people that are actually viewing the site, but it's also important to be writing for Google in order to get them to reward our site and get it ranked so that way the people can actually find the site. So the heading that we're going to use is why use a certified water damage restoration contractor, because a lot of people might think that, hey, they might want to do it themselves, and that's not something someone should honestly do when it comes to this type of stuff. So grab that length of text right there. Basically what this says is why someone should hire, because it can be very, very dangerous and all of that type of good stuff. And so now we're going to grab our final bit of content and copy and paste that over here to the site. So real quick, before we finish editing this up right here, we're going to go and link out to Wikipedia with this. So we're going to do, that is the anchor text. I'm going to go over here to Water Damage Restoration Wiki and copy that link and insert link, paste, and we can leave it as open new tab, doesn't really matter too much. Now you can see how the text color changed. This will probably happen on your computer as well, and what I do is I go down here and just change it to black text so it blends right in and it looks good. Nobody can tell the difference. So this paragraph is a little bit longer than I would like. I'd prefer it to be a little bit more even. So what I'm gonna do is cut out some of the text, and that way it'll be a little bit more even when it comes to this particular space. Most of the traffic though is going to be mobile, so it does not matter too much. However, I'm kind of picky with how I like my sites to look. So I have it cut down quite a bit, and basically consider hiring a professional Sherman, Texas water damage restoration company, as they have trained technicians, yada, 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 all there, and then call to action button or a call now, push to call button. And now we're gonna embed our YouTube video onto it. So we're gonna go to Sherman, Texas water damage. And there we are, ranking second. Pretty cool. Then we're gonna grab the link to it, come back over here, and how you go about adding this is you type in video here for the elements, drag it and drop it down. And so then what you're gonna do is basically take the link, paste it in there, and then you're gonna change up the styles, make it look a little bit better. I prefer the black tablet, that looks pretty good to me. And then you hit apply and save, and you're good to go. And you can also adjust what you want to be shown. So you can hide the title, you can hide the logo, the controls, all that type of stuff. And basically this is just a really quick 1 minute long video that is an animated video. I'll show it to you here without the sound. It is just a voiceover video, and it's just something that's really, really quick. It is kind of cheesy, but hey, it gets the job done. And so there we have it, a Thrive Architect landing page that looks good, will convert, and will also help you with ranking. That is built in about 15 minutes. You can do this with affiliate lead gen pay-per-call campaigns, or you could do this for client sites as well. This is exactly what I'm using with my client sites and right here with one of my affiliate sites. I highly, highly recommend Thrive Architect. It's a great software, great tool to use. Beats the absolute shit out of the cheap theme that I bought from the guy from Theme Forest and had to fight and use a bunch of coding and all bunch of nonsense that took forever. This is drag and drop, really freaking easy. And so the last thing that you want to do is basically go down here to page setup, click on that, save your landing page as a template, and then it'll be saved in the templates that you'll be able to go to. And then when you open up the next page for the next city that you're going to be doing, that you're trying to rank in, you can create it right then and there, and basically just take the same template, change up the content a bit, change up the alternate text so that way it's optimized for the city that you're trying to rank in, as well as your headlines and your video that you embed and all that type of stuff. Hopefully that'll help you with getting your site ranked on the super low competition keywords. Next few videos I'm going to show you how to start building links once the pages have been indexed and getting them ranked, and then start really getting traffic and making money. So if you liked this type of video, be sure to go down below, smash that like button, and if you'd like to stay up to date on my journey of building my agency and building my affiliate marketing portfolio, be sure to go down below, smash that subscribe button, and hit the bell for notifications so that way you know when the newest content comes live. So my name is Wacek. Thanks for checking out the channel, and I will see you in the next one.